Contusions, bruising. What's happening there? We're basically stressing capillaries or blood vessels to the point where they start to leak. Enough blood leaks out that it will get into the superficial tissues, it changes color, and you can see that color through the skin is essentially what a contusion is. Okay, but it's also very, very important to know how to understand this. Now, have a look at this image. This is a model. This is what we call a finite element model of a tennis ball that is compressing the skin of the arm. This is total deformation in millimeters. And obviously, the larger the deformation as we get closer and closer to red. And where is the total deformation or the most amount of deformation? It's in the center of the ball, right? That makes perfect logical sense. However, where is the maximum principal stress located? And being in your current world, you may assume it's under maximum deformation. But in fact, it's not. The maximum principal stress is actually in this transition. You can actually see it in these nodes, in these triangular nodes. They're elongated. You can see that the peak stress, the peak elongation here is actually happening at the transition between unloaded skin and the loaded skin, not at the peak deformation. So let's look at an example here. Here's a physical rod, similar to the example I just gave you, but I want you to think through this now. It's depressing the skin. And so where do you think the bruise is going to occur? At the point of unloaded tissue to loaded tissue. That's where the maximum stress lies. We remove that object and voila, we get our railroad injuries. So right away, the engineering is telling you that bruises are not completely accurate with respect to the applied load and the location of the bruise. Super important.